2 years have passed since Kentaro Miura died, and I wanted to make a video. Since in my first video I didn't even say anything, I just wrote it because I couldn't handle talking at the time. But I wanted to give my experience on what I felt when I got the news that he passed away. So I was doing a homework in college, and I'm still in college, but the homework was an animation and I was working on it. I worked on it so hard and I did everything. And something happened where everything was reset and I had to do it from the start. And I only had 1 hour to turn it in. And it was months of working. So I turned it in and I was crying since I worked so hard on it, but I don't know what happened. But then I just checked my phone just to get distracted. And then I received the news that Kentaro Miura died. And I just stood there silently, looking at my phone. And then I just put Berserk music, Gus theme, and just started crying. Because at the time we didn't know that Berserk was going to continue. And I always imagined that this man worked so hard for a great story that everyone cared. And now he's gone. And that day, I cried, but I also made a promise with myself that day. I never really had a goal in life. I really never know what I wanted to do. That's why I related to Gus. But for the first time, I decided to make my own manga or own story. I've been working on stories ever since I was a little kid. But I never really had a good story that I wanted to tell. And when I finally made a story, it was just something about heroes or things that don't really relate to people that much. So ever since that day he died, I've been working on a story, and I think I made one of the greatest stories, but I need time to tell it. So for this story, I divided it in 3 parts. The first part will be called Angel Wounds, and it will be the setup for something big. And the second is for the body of the story, and it'll be fun. You can laugh with it. And the third is mostly inspired by Berserk, and it'll be sad and depression. But the conclusion, I think, will be something like you'll see from heaven. My art for my book isn't really that good. I don't have any friends or family members that can help me. I'm all doing it by myself. And I'm halfway on finishing the drawing, but it's still gonna take some time to get the first chapter out. But I'm determined and I'm not gonna give up. Since that's what Gus does. He doesn't give up. And even though it's not gonna look that good, I need to do it because that's my promise. To make a great story. And hopefully one day, this story can be next to Berserk, One Piece, legends like those. And if I die, at least I'll die being happy. I wanted to thank Kentaro Miura for giving me a goal. And even though he's no longer in this world, I'm glad that his friend is doing his story. And it won't be the same, but at least we know what he wanted to do with Berserk. Thank you.